Man, I couldn't wait to come talk to y'all today. You feel me? Hold on, I gotta do it. I gotta do this shit properly. Hold on, cause all the shit that happened over the weekend, I was feeling like goddamn X-Files was happening. Plantations mysteriously getting burned down. Hell yeah. Prisoners escaping from the same city. Damn. What else is happening? Goddamn ships with Mexican flags is running into the Brooklyn Bridge. Why are they flying a Mexican flag in American seas? Diddy had other men semen on his kneecaps? What? Shit, man. God damn. Man. All the shit that's been going on over the weekend, these past couple of days, god damn, man. Oh my goodness. Then we had Wes Moore, bro, Jamaican, I guess, Berber vetoing a reparation bill for studying. But I'm gonna read the article about bro. But before we get into that, we're gonna also talk about Summer Lee. She talking about reparations and shit. Why y'all talk about reparations now? When y'all had the power, y'all freaking silent about that. You feel me? They're on the building. What's up, Berber? Shout out to you, brother. Man, I know you've been hearing about all the shit that been going on over the weekend. Goddamn ships with Mexican flags running into bridges. Diddy taking goddamn skeet from Cassie body, putting in all his elbows. Plantations mysteriously getting burnt down. Yes. That's the ancestors talking. You feel me? All types of shit. Also, man, is Caitlin Clark fan base hunkies? I don't know, but they've been. I read during the game they was throwing racial slurs at Angel Reese. You feel me? But before we get into that though, what's good with y'all? My fam sector, the audience. Daryl, you in this sector, brother? My FBA fam, Black American fam, Black people on code, and the tiny minuscule of allies that we do have. Also, my producers, Kiveon, Reland, and Byron. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all should have been doing this loudly and proudly. That's what I'm talking about. Love y'all. Now, the other sector of my audience. You goddamn honkies. You tethers speaking that goddamn honky babble. Some of y'all speak. Some of you tethers are worse white supremacists than them honkies themselves. God damn. You bootlegs all on the boot that they tell us that we need to pull ourselves up by. While these motherfuckers was gifted a boot. You sons of bitches. Who else, man? Who else? You, since we on politics today, you Democratic flunky shields. Also, you Republicans, man. Y'all ain't no better. God damn. And the rest of you goddamn inbred imbeciles. Man, y'all could go EAD. I know y'all pissed off that your little plantation burned down. Uh-huh. You feel me? Daryl says they want to call running water reparations. Running water reparations. Nigga, are you crazy? Yeah, man. I be hearing that shit. You niggas got running water. That's reparations enough. Man, if you don't shut your monkey ass up, get the fuck out of here. We want reparations like the other groups get reparations already, y'all. They do. Japanese Americans, red Native Americans, hell, even Jewish Americans. They all getting reparations off our tax dollars. So why can't we get our reparations? We got freaking goddamn imbeciles, you feel me, saying shit like what Daryl says, running water is reparations. You got it good in America. You could take a shower. Man, get the hell out of here with that. But like I said, we about to get into Wes Moore, Maryland governor. He talk about reparations, trying to veto the study of it. Then we got Summer Lee. She talking about reparations. I got an article that I'm gonna play. Oh, hey, Sectima audience, you know y'all can EAD. Y'all knew that before I even said it. All right. And so, should I do this first? Nah, let's wait for that. Let's wait for that. You feel me? Let's play this from Arthur Watkins Jr. Shout out to this brother. This is a dangerous, and this is why no one would take Democrats serious. But let's listen to Summer Lee.
Has been exactly what does your resolution really?
Let me make sure y'all seen this because today technology been effing up. There we go.
Black Americans of a certain economic level, are they being targeted? Everyone, so basically, it doesn't matter as to what economic level. It's pretty much all Black Americans. What about those individuals of any race that have a lineage going back to slave America? It doesn't matter.
So to be very clear, whether or not a Black descendant of American chattel slavery were able to break.
They sped up the video, y'all. So I don't want y'all to think they talking crazy. You like, I know it's almost damn near sounding like they're the chipmunks, but they just sped up the video.
They are still, and they were able to do that despite the harms, despite the past injustices done to them. So they are not excluded from the reparation and the remedies therein. When we think about who traces their lineage back, that is again a debate that is used to try to silence the rest of this movement. It's a distraction tactic because what we want to do is instead of focusing on again what the system did, who did it, and what the impact of it was, we'd rather get bogged down in, well, should they make $25 an hour or should they be paid below a living wage, right? Should they have been educated, or if they're educated at this point? No, they're Black. If they are Black and they're descendants of slaves, then they were directly in the lineage of harm. If they are descendants of Jim Crow policies in this country, they are the direct descendants and current living recipients of that harm. If they are living today, then we are still harmed by inequitable funding schemes of public schools. We're still harmed by being Black or brown or poor and living nearer to environmental hazards all over this country. If you are Black in this country right now, you are still less likely to be able to acquire a loan. The interest rates are still higher for Black folks who are attempting to buy homes or go to school. We are still discriminated because of our hair, because of our names. When we go to get jobs,
man, just cut to the fucking chase.
Exactly.
Hey, let's start out cash reparations. Let's start out with that. Dog, I'm tired of hearing all the problems. Yeah, we get it. Come on now. You feel me? Get to the cash. Cash reparations start out with. All that other shit will fall in line. Because let's be real, you can't do nothing without cash. I don't give a fuck who you talking to. Let's just get it, nip it in the bud, man. I know we know all the shit that done happened. God damn, man. And why y'all saying this shit now when y'all took the big L? When y'all were winning, you feel me? Y'all were winning. Y'all had the House, Senate, and the goddamn president. You feel me? Y'all aren't saying none of this shit about reparations. Y'all are silent like a church mouse. But all of a sudden, y'all say y'all got the big L, and now we got reparations in the lexicon, which most of you motherfuckers thought it wasn't gonna happen. Let's be real. A lot of y'all, man, you try to talk about reparations around some Black people, they're like, don't want to talk about that. You don't want Master to hear now. You don't want Master to hear now. What you mean reparations? You better shut your damn mouth. Now we got the shit in the lexicon alongside with us delineating. You feel me? Now y'all want to talk about, yeah, we need to get reparations for the lineage, blah, 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 blah. And it was because of hairstyles people didn't like and goddamn Wrangler jeans and bullshit. Man, cut the jive, man. Cash reparations to start out with. I don't want to hear you motherfuckers talk about, oh, we don't got no cash. That's a goddamn lie. You talking like the motherfuckers that be like, oh, I ain't got it. But damn it, you got $1,000 suit on and your bills is paid, but you ain't got it. No, I don't want to hear it. And you handing out $5 to other people. You like, I like you because your coat, $5 here. I like you because you know what? You left-handed, $5 here. But when it comes to us, man, I don't got it, man. I'm in debt. We in trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. But I just seen you send some shit to Ukraine. Yeah, but I mean, like, nigga, now you're trying to sound like the Cookie Monster. Get the F out of here with that. Daryl says, man, they want you to start business with hopes and dreams. All right, hopes right there. All right, and dreams around this bitch, trying to give symbolism. Thank you, symbolism. How we gonna eat with symbolism? Daryl, let me ask you something. Can we go to the grocery store and like ring up a bunch of items, and then they be like, it's 1832, and we be like, all right, I'm gonna pay you in some symbolism. This grocery store is great. Smart and Final is the shit. Man, you the best employee here. God damn. You know what they gonna say and look at us like? First of all, they gonna look at us crazy. Second of all, they gonna be like, it's 82.35. Whatever the goddamn price I said. Yeah. We can't do nothing with that symbolism bull jive, man. God damn. All right. So that was one of the clips. You feel me? Let's hop into this article. We're gonna hop into the article with Summer Lee first. All right. U.S. Representative Summer Lee introduces Reparations NOW Resolution on Capitol Hill. This is off the grill, written by Kenneth Gaynor. May 16, 2025. U.S. Representative. Let me make this bigger because I'm blind as hell. Summer Lee, Democratic Pennsylvania, proposed a resolution this week that compels the United States federal government to begin the process of providing reparations to Black American descendants of enslaved Africans. Okay. The Reparations NOW resolution was introduced on Thursday by Representative Lee, marked by a press conference alongside progressive members of the Congress and racial justice advocates and organizers. The resolution, first introduced by former U.S. Congresswoman Cori Bush in 2023, calls on the U.S. government to recognize its moral and legal obligation to provide reparations for the crime of enslavement of Africans and its lasting harm on the lives of millions of Black people in the United States. Man, fuck recognizing it. They need to pay. We already recognized it. We recognized it, man. Social study books. How much more recognizing do we need to do? That go along with that studying crap. Man, shove that studying stuff up your ass. Shove it up your ass. We don't need a study. We don't need no recognition. We need execution. You know how you get execute? Goddamn payment. I ain't one of them ones that gonna be like, yeah, we need programs and we need 0% loans and all this other shit. No, start out cash. Like every other group gets. And then they get all them other things down the line. And second of all, a loan you got to pay back. I don't give a rat's ass if it's 0% interest or 25% interest. You pay the loan back. A loan is a loan you pay back. Hell no. Give us goddamn cash, man. We can't do nothing without the cash. The congressional bill derides the federal government for its responsibility for policies that led to the economic, political, and social erosion of Black communities and calls for reparative measures to right centuries of harm. Those harm include white domestic terrorism and racial segregation, which the resolution notes have led to negative health outcomes, environmental racism, as well as mass incarceration. The resolution also notes compounded racial discrimination in banking, consumer, housing, health, education, and employment. Okay, yeah, we know this shit. We know this. This is regurgitated language. God damn. I want to hear, know how we repair? we give foundational Black Americans cash to start out with. And I always say to start out with because the cash ain't gonna be the end all be all. Okay, but we're gonna get the cash first, then everything else. All right. Everybody try to give us everything else first, and it's like that shit crumbles if you ain't got no cash. Okay, you have an educational program. You go out there in the real world with all that education and they don't hire your ass and you ain't got no money. What the fuck happens? You use all that education to start a business, but you ain't got no money. What the fuck happens? Come on, man. I know y'all feeling me on that. Anyway, let me read some more. The country has taken so much from Black folks and has its debt owed. I wish they would finish the sentence. The debt owed, which can be repaid with cash. Said Lee during Thursday press conference, joined by U.S. Representative Ayanna Pressley. Oh, she been on board malarkey. Democratic Massachusetts, and Rashida Tlaib, Democrat Michigan, as well as former Congresswoman Bush. The reality is that Black people have less wealth. Duh. We have the maternity mortality crisis. Yeah, we know. We are more likely to live in polluted areas, okay? More so than any others because the federal government made it that way. Okay, what is the resolution? We know the problems. Y'all need to scream the resolution too, goddamn. Jesus Christ, man. You got this bum right here, this face. Stood on his feet for 25 hours for freaking immigrants. You freaking clown. The 37-year-old millennial congresswoman added, reparations now, not later, not someday, and not when it's politically convenient. Y'all better stop. Y'all talking about reparations because it's politically convenient, man. And I'm on the Democrats' case today, man. This is the Democrat babble we talking about, man. Y'all could have been screaming this shit when y'all had everything. Even when y'all didn't have Barack Obama in office, y'all had the House and the Senate. Y'all weren't screaming this shit until we lost y'all an election, and y'all like, damn, shit. What can we get the Black Americans? Damn, they made us lose. How about we say reparations? That shit ain't gonna work. You're gonna lose again. Y'all gonna keep taking L's. Y'all think we stupid. That's your problem. You think we dumb. Because all they show on social media is the propagandize shit of us doing dumb shit. Yeah, I said propagandize. I don't know if it's a word, but it sounds good. But y'all know on social media they always do that shit. Show our degenerate class all the goddamn time. How about you show our scholar class? Okay? How about you show that? In the algorithm. Yeah, I'm talking to the algorithm right now. Uh-huh. And let me talk to, you know what I mean? You motherfuckers that be running these accounts. You feel me? I mean, you ain't from the lineage, but you supposed to be for us. Why the hell y'all always showing degenerate shit of Black Americans? When that, bro, real talk, that our degenerate class is so minute, is real small, y'all. It's real small. Somehow that shit always get to the forefront. Anyway, I know I went off tangent, but damn it, I'm not only the shadow band, man, I'm off tangent, man. You feel me? Anyway, Lee's resolution comes at a flashpoint for the United States and its national consciousness as it relates to race in America. Since entering office, President Donald Trump has made eradicating diversity, racial equity, and oh my God, man, I knew that I was gonna fucking spin it this way. God damn. Jesus Christ, man. With a stroke of the pen, the president was able to say that diversity, equity, and inclusion. I don't give a fuck about this right now. We going back to what y'all talking about with reparations. Let me read, because this is what she's saying. Are not policies or practices or goals that our government, our institutions, our businesses should implement. First of all, DEI helped out mainly white women. Go ask Google. Damn. Do y'all not use Google? Hell, I think Perplexity is gonna be the new Google. Chat GPT, do y'all not use that shit? It tells y'all 77% of people that benefited from DEI was white women. And white women, y'all need to stop that horse shit that, oh my God, man, we were gonna cut the thing. I figured out, man, 40% of white women were slave owners. One of the most gruesome slave owners was this ugly ass inbred white woman. You feel me? She was human centipede in motherfuckers, man. That old ugly face broad that started feminism, Sanger, whatever the freak her name is, white woman, she didn't give a fuck about black women. She even said in her damn writings and shit herself. God damn. DEI, just like affirmative action, if you do your Googles and do your research, white women benefit off the shit. These white women benefiting off our oppression. God damn. And let me not generalize. I'll say most of the white women. Yeah. I can't be generalizing either. Shit. I'll say most. Capital M. Anyway, even while black folks are demonstrably underrepresented across colleges and education, higher education, jobs, okay, jobs and economic, and all other indices of success are outward mobility. Oh man, just say, where's the cash? God damn. You know why Dr. Umar is struggling? If a damn show ain't because of what he's saying, it's because he ain't got the cash to build a school. Let's be real. But this motherfucker, see, you know why I came for Dr. Umar? Wasn't he one of the motherfuckers that said that we don't deserve reparations? Those type of, because if Dr. Umar are a black American, right? Those type of motherfuckers should relinquish their reparation check into like a foundational black American fund. That we could use that to write, you know what we can use that for? To build institutions, to build schools and shit. Yeah. Come on now. On Thursday, Bush was unseated in the blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear this shit no more. It's going to be all, oh, Donald Trump bad and blah, blah, blah. And we know, man, Donald Trump a honky at times. He be speaking at honkinese. He did it with the South Africans, which a lot of y'all cracker babbles are crying about. Oh, my God, man, you're a racist, man. How the freak can I be racist? I don't hold no power where I can stop you from doing what the hell you want. In any type of institution. Hate when y'all say that dumb shit. God damn, man. All right, do I want to read this? Civil Rights Act was a mistake. That voting right now, blah, blah. Bush said this is fascism, blah, blah. La-di-da. All right, let's get our spirits up before we go into court. Wes Moore, which I think he be going to be saying some Sambo-ish. Let's look at this plantation burned down. Shout out to the Black Tucker Carlson Jr. I'm not saying anything. Woo! Hold on. They should have had a burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. They got the old sad ass music. That song's a slapper, but this ain't a sad moment. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, 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 burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Burn to a crisp. Yeah. And I guess this is one of like the last kind of standing plantations and shit. Goodbye. Sayonara. Okay. Now, let's get into this article right here. Not this one. Oh, I might talk about that another time. This birthright citizenship shit. I might talk about that when I'm another episode. You feel me? But I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Anyway, back to Milk Dud Head. He got a Milk Dud Head, man. Let's be real. All right. Maryland Governor Wes Moore vetoed slavery reparations study, citing need for the work itself. Let's read that because that sounds kind of weird. This is by Brian Whitty, Whitey, or YT. You know how y'all be saying in TikTok and shit. Annapolis, Maryland. Maryland Governor Wes Moore announced Friday he will veto a measure to create a commission to study potential slavery reparations in the state, saying that while it's a difficult decision, the issue already has been studied, and now it's time to focus on the work itself. Oh, okay. He's saying this shit been studied. That's what we've been saying. All you reparations committees out there that keep saying, even out here in Cali, you feel me? We need to study. We don't need no more study. We need action. We need execution. So then y'all could create a fund. And then once we create that fund, put some money in there so we can start distributing out them checks to foundational Black Americans. And I don't give a rat's ass what my Black Americans spend their money on. I don't care about that shit. I know in my heart that it's going to be enough Black Americans going to do the right thing with their money. Some of y'all got low self-esteem, man. Y'all don't be believing in y'all Black American brothers and sisters. I see it because y'all motherfuckers be, well, we need an education of how to be financially literate and how to actually open up a bank account. And then from there, we need to have a test of how financially literate you is before you could get any other reparations. Because I don't want you to stimulate the economy by buying Popeye's chicken and Cadillacs. It's like, man, you don't shut your Rudy Poo ass up. People want to spend their money on that shit. Go be it. God damn. Moore, a Democrat who is the state's first Black governor. Oh, I'm tired of this first Black shit too. God damn. Y'all first Black us to death, man. All the goddamn first Black person to crack open a walnut. This is the first Black person to wear a fitted error. Man, no, I'm tired of seeing the first Black this and that and this and blah, 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 blah. How about, a Black governor? The Black governor. How about we just start having that? And we got to start having, look it. And I'll take onus of this too. We got to vet better. Because goddamn it, we need Black American governors. I want to start seeing that. Black American governor, you feel me? Not this whole shit that they've been trying to hit us with. The Obama effect. That's what I call it. The Obama effect. You feel me? Had a Black face, but out here practicing a white agenda. Okay? Who is the state's first Black governor and only Black governor currently serving? Wow. Wrote in this veto letter that he applauded the legislature's work on the bill, but in light of many important studies that have taken place on this issue over nearly 3 decades, now's the time to focus on the work itself, narrowing the racial wealth gap, expanding home ownership, uplifting entrepreneurs of color. They're about to backdoor us, man. Pause that if applicable. You don't want to say them type of phrases around Diddy, though. I'm telling you that right now. You say anything backdoor, it's going to get crazy. No! Entrepreneurs, the Black Americans. We talk about reparations, Black Americans. This color shit, man, we're going to watch what happens. Somehow a white woman going to be considered colored. She'll be like, look, I turned red and blue. I'm more colored than you. Like, God damn it. In closing, the foundation of disparities that lead to inequality, from food insecurity to education. God damn it. Cashication. Money. all you motherfuckers getting paid. Then when it comes to us, it's, well, how about we give you education? What? You kidding me? Give us that shit on the back end. I can't do shit with a bunch of education and I ain't got no money. You can't start no business. You can't pay your bills, which means you can't rent because you can't pay the rent because you ain't got no freaking money. Come on now. Food insecurities. You know how you secure that shit? With cash. God damn, man. Moore wrote, the governor also noted in the veto letter that black politicians have risen to the highest level of government in the state in recent years. I don't give a rat's ass. What have you fucking done for black people, specifically black Americans collectively? It's always the same rhetoric. For example, U.S. Senator Angela Also Brooks. Now that's a weird ass name. Also Brooks is the state's first. Oh God, the state first black U.S. senator. God damn it, Maryland also has a black attorney. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. We have moved in partnership with leaders across the state to uplift black families and address racial disparities in our communities. Moore wrote, that is the context in which I've made this difficult decision. Because while I appreciate the work that went into this legislation, I strongly believe now is not the time for another study. Now is the time for continued action that delivers results for the people we serve. Well, what is the results? Okay? God damn. I'm talking so vaguely. Reparations were a legislative priority. The bill was introduced in this year's legislative session at a top priority of the Legislative Black Caucus. Them coons scrap that shit. Yeah. Which with 66 members, the largest black caucus in the nation states. Who cares? Y'all scrapped the reparations bill that would have created a funding. Here in Cali. Come on, man. I don't want to read no more of this shit, man. This a bunch of hoopla. Man, this leads me to my tweet over here. You feel me? And we are not the same. Shout out to you. You feel me? Pound reparations, pound FBA, pound Maryland. All right? And I am Wes Moore. Wes Moore, Maryland's so-called first black governor is Jamaican. Hey, man, shout out to my Jamaican brothers and sisters that's on code. When I was over there in Jamaica, man, I was disappointed. I didn't hear not one bomber clot out there. I wanted to hear a bomber clot. They didn't say no bomber clot. They said rude boy. I was like, okay. At least they said the rude boy, you feel me? Didn't hear no bomber clot. While running for governor, most thought he was a foundational black American. Our so-called ally is going to veto a measure to create a commission to study reparations in Maryland for black Americans, which could be a gateway for reparations. Okay. Do you know how dangerous it is to people who are on their own land, who has been fighting for the repair for centuries, just to have melanated immigrants stop our progress? This is why moving forward, lineage checks is mandatory. Facts, man. We need to have black Americans in this goddamn position. Cause here here a Republican, Byron Donalds. That's why they both two sides of the same coin. You got a Democratic shield right here, Wes Moore. You feel me? Jamaican. Then you have Byron Donalds, Republican, alongside with Tim Scott's gums. Bruh said we don't deserve reparations. Let me tell you something. You motherfuckers don't qualify. And their stance on reparation is the question we shouldn't allow to be brushed off. He empathizes with what a tether is. Okay? It's been these Caribbean tethers standing in front of our reparations. It is safe to say they are our open enemies. Byron Donald, Jamaican. Sheila Jackson Lee, Jamaican. Winsome Earl Seers, Bumbleclot, Wes Moore, Bumbleclot, and many more are in positions of power to undermine Black American freedmen. Progress. Interesting. Now that we know their play, how are we going to respond? All right, y'all got if they in your state or whatever, you gotta vote these motherfuckers out. You know what sucks though? Because they opposing opponents, man, don't be about shit either. Man. Wes Moore, okay, he at least saying we need to take action, but we need to hold his ass to the fire and be like, okay, make some legislation so y'all could create a funding. How about that? You feel me? Let me read some of the stuff Daryl has been in the chat saying. Cash credit or black recognize that motherfucker direct deposit. Yeah, man. Yeah. And this is a great point. Daryl says, need cash to get education. Thank you. You can't even get education without cash, man. Sorry to all y'all paying y'all student loans back. You feel me? I paid my shit off during the pandemic. I saw the play. I knew they weren't going to pay no damn student loans back. You think they going to pay your student loans back? Are you fucking kidding me? I applied to the shit, though, because I was like, maybe I'll get a refund. You feel me? But nope. Biden administration didn't do it. And now Donald Trump administration is like, man, resume the student loans. It's time to collect. So, like Daryl said, you need education. You need cash for education. You feel me? Now, we got some other stuff I want to show y'all. Man, when these scammers stop freaking texting me all day, these scammers text me, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey. I'm like, would you get the fuck off my line, please? God damn. All right, let me show y'all this. I got two more things I want to show y'all before I play the slapper of the day. Shout out to Afro Elite. They're always trying to connect us to the struggles of illegals. That's facts. FBA do not share in the struggle with these anti-Black illegal immigrants. All right. Newark Mayor Raz Baraka says Black Americans share the same fight with illegal immigrants. Why does this goddamn chocolate thumb saying this bullshit right here? God damn. They always try to goddamn align us with everybody else struggle, man. God damn it. Y'all not even seeing it. My bad. Here it goes right here, y'all. God damn. Jesus, man. Bro look like he about to snitch. He got snitching eyebrows. He got like, hey, shit, I'm about to tell on everybody. That's eyebrows. The snitch. He don't know nothing. He just about to out there. I'm telling just to tell. You don't know nothing. But I don't give a damn. Man, can y'all stop this horse crap, please? Man. And if we share the same struggle, why are these motherfuckers saying this to police officers? And shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Listen to what this tether said.
Don't kill me. Jamaican, don't kill me here. Go kill a Black American.
What? She is the poster child of a freaking tether. Do y'all see? Look, man, that's what we talking about. You feel me? We call y'all African booty scratchers and hyena eating motherfuckers, and y'all just want us to be killed and die. And my producer in the building, cha-ching, Yeah, run up the bills. We can't do a goddamn thing without cash. Not even education. Which y'all love to be like, hey, we're going to give you a better education. Whoop they fucking do. What the hell I'm going to do with more education and I ain't got no paper? It's a con game. The most simplest shit they could do is right in front of their fucking face and they just like, I'm going to do something else. Talk home ownership. What do you need to own a home? Hey, I'll just let my chat say it. You feel me? What the hell do y'all need to own a home? And even y'all in the hating sector, my audience, because y'all don't be in the chat. Y'all be scared to come over here. Y'all don't come in the chat. Y'all don't call in. Y'all don't do none of that shit. You know what you do? Y'all be in my comments heavy, though. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Man, I got called all types of races in my comments because of the South African video I did. Man, they be in my comments heavy. Stay in my comments. Keep. Last time I checked, you need that moolah to own a home. I can't go to the realtor and like, hey, I got a PhD on top of a PhD. I got hella education. What can I buy with that? The realtor be like, you could buy to get the fuck out my face. How about that? You could buy that. You could buy a whole heap of that. Education, man. Tired of that calm game. The freak. Man. What else I gotta show y'all? I got anything else to show y'all before I play a slapper of the day? Nah, I don't. We're gonna play the slapper of the day. I want to play some West Side Gun off this EP. It's fire EP right here. Heels Have Eyes. He's talking about heels of wrestler, but remember the heels have they like the same character that is like they look like Marjorie Green Taylor. I'm gonna play this song Egypt. Slapper right here, y'all.
100%. You know, recently I've been.
You feel me?
I've been into a lot of MF Doom. West Side Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Love him. He's so talented.
Super.
So incredible. So incredible.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all check out the track list so y'all can stream it.
Hey yo, I was just chillin', but the tennis still dancing. Shot drop 40, I was courtside dancing. 40 tucked on me, scorpions on the bed. Green ain't had to hit the arms for the wrist. Hit the brick, with the cycle cutter like Jim. Don't watch close, Chloe never seen a hit. Right, got clear head cracks in his bed. I'm that fucking nigga, you know it. Balenciaga sweatshirt. Join the curb by the mower. Daytona misses, taste too expensive. Bitches, my bitch mind the business. Glock in your mouth, got the barrel like you witness. Straight through the ceiling, this is time brown. 36 ounces at the project. Niggas praying on my downfall. They fun shit, it ain't no Barry spitting on the dishes. They ain't never calling in the drifting. Eastside nigga, I'm a cocaine with just on 25 bricks on the trick. Down the short and then at the door like a wizard. I'm that fucking nigga. I'm all day. Prince Carl to Egypt.
Yeah.
I just feel like the underdog. I feel like the underdog, and I just feel like stop playing with me.
That was Egypt.
Griselda.
By West Side Gun. Off the album Hills Have Eyes, or the EP. Whichever one you want to call it. You feel me? Nice little EP right here from West Side Gun. You feel me? Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Opening up the phone lines. You feel me? Not only that, I'm opening up StreamYard. You feel me? And yeah, Kiwi, forever students. I want to y'all that it just remind me of remember that about the college dropout? Remember the skit? I got degrees on top of degrees to keep me warm at night when I'm sitting next to the fire because I'm broke. Man. Oh, calm game. That's all that shit is, man. Anyway, number is 619-609-7383. Also, I got the StreamYard link. I got it pinned to the top. If y'all want to come on StreamYard get priority. Okay? Once again, the phone number is 619-609-7383. Having the phone lines open for 5 minutes. Call in. What y'all think about what Wes Moore and Summer Lee done said about reparations? All right. With that being said, though, let me put the links to, first of all, Westside Gun EP, Hills Have Eyes. Y'all go check it out. Here y'all go right here, y'all. And second of all, y'all already know I got to shout out my sponsor, Forever Progressing Legacy. You feel me? Mainly jackets and sweaters. A couple shirts here and there, but it's mainly jackets and sweaters. Okay? Tap in. And I'm putting the link. God damn. Hate when I do that sometimes. My bad, y'all. Putting a link to the sponsor, Forever Progressing Legacy. Y'all go check out the garments. All right? Now, I did want to show this, and I talked about it earlier. Yo, what's up with the Indiana Fever fans, man? The Caitlin Clark fans. You feel me? WNBA probes alleged racist fan remarks during Indiana Fever's home win over Chicago Sky. Well. What have we been freaking telling y'all about Caitlin Clark's fan base? Or at least a good portion of it. You feel me? It's not even Caitlin Clark herself, man. Y'all using her like how y'all use Larry Bird to spew y'all a little racism because y'all couldn't fucking hoop. Same thing. Y'all like, yeah, we got this white chick that can ball up some black chicks. So we gonna say our racist antics because it make us feel good. Is they gonna start a GoFundMe and get millions of dollars? I mean, you never know now. Watch one of the fans. Also in the WNBA, they wouldn't let me call Angel Reese a monkey. A nigga. I'm suing the WNBA for infringing on my First Amendment. My First Amendment. The right to call a black person a jigaboo. Start a GoFundMe. Or go on that one site that goes send me, which I watched the owner of that motherfucker on Piers Morgan. God damn, man. That mayo babble he was spewing. Piers Morgan was like, hey, so you just gonna allow this Shiloh Hendricks chick to have a go send me? He up there, I mean, I'm here for all free speech. Then Piers Morgan, with his British ass, going to ask him, well, what about abortion? If it's a pro-abortion, would you have that? No, I ain't having that. Nah. Then Piers Morgan is like, well, how's that free speech? Man. Hitting us with that, I'm white and I'll say so. Just say it with your chest, man. You don't care about goddamn racism when it's spewed towards us. You gonna let the lady goddamn Shiloh look like a whole bag of all hell no hitter in the face Hendrix, raise almost $1 million on your site, and you gonna get a big cut out of that shit. And you uphold the weak ass ideology of white supremacy. And you trying to cloak it with Christianity. You motherfuckers think we stupid. You think we are dirt? You kidding me? Detractors, hop on the motherfucking phone. I know y'all watching. Y'all comment too much for me to not know that y'all not watching nowadays. Y'all comment way too much on too many of my videos for me to be like, all right, Dave, I probably ain't got no detractors watching right now. No, y'all watching. Y'all call in 619-609-7383. You a Caitlin Clark fan? Are you one of them honky bigots that got sad because that plantation got burnt down? Are you one of them hunky explainers that tell us that we don't deserve reparations because of your ancestors? You'll be like, what? These honkies will say anything. Call in 619-609-7383 or come on StreamYard. I appreciate my fan sector, the audience. Y'all be calling in and tapping in. But damn it, I want a detractor today. Oh, I'm on it today. Or one of you goddamn Sambo bootlicks. How about y'all call in? That love the whole white zaddy nuts like Myron Gaines. How about y'all call in? 619-609-7383. You got a couple minutes left. All right? Now, I got anything else I want to show y'all? Now, I might as well just show this again. Is this the Pan-Africanist coalition that y'all be telling us that we need to keep upholding?
People are not killing me like I'm American, I'm Jamaican. Don't kill me here. Go kill a black American. Fuck, don't kill me here.
Hey man, my Jamaican brothers and sisters that's on code. Y'all need to call these motherfuckers out. From freaking Wes Moore to Sheila Lee Jackson, Byron, Donalds, to this woman right here. Y'all need to be calling these class out, man. God damn. Anyway, y'all. How much time left? Phone lines. I'm closing the damn phone lines down. Watch one of you goddamn idiot detractors that's in the hating sector of my audience. Y'all still gonna comment something. Watch. Y'all too scary to even call in. Say it with your damn chest. I need to start showing y'all my comments more. I'm telling y'all, they be in the comment section heavy. Man. Hold on. Somebody just left a comment in one of my videos. I gotta look at it in a little bit. It wasn't this video. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't this video. But yeah, man, y'all want to call in, leave a voicemail. I will play it on the next episode. The number is 619-609-7383. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Call in, leave a voicemail. I will play it on the next episode. All right. Now, with that being said, look, this is another episode of Seers Glare. Y'all know who the hell I am. I'm the Shadow Band Man. I'm also known as the Off Tangent Man. Okay? Because I will go off tangent on your ass and bring it right back around. But anyway, you feel me? You know how you get around the Shadow Band? Do what y'all been doing. Hit that notification bell. Y'all been on it. I've been seeing the analytics. Y'all been on it. Y'all been hitting that notification bell. All that other jazz, y'all hear the YouTubers say that shit all the time. If you want to do it, you can. If not, it don't goddamn. I ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? All right. Now, let me talk to my fan sector, the audience. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all had a lovely weekend. You feel me? My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, and the tiny minuscule allies that we do have. They tiny as hell, but they there. And also my producers, Kiveon, Reeling, Byron. You feel me? Y'all should be doing this loudly and proudly, goddammit. That's what I'm talking about. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. other sector of my audience. You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing to y'all. I'm just gonna play sound effects of how I feel about y'all. Hold on. I got more sound effects. What else?
Sit your ass down.
And go EAD. Anyway, that being said, look, my final note is this, man. No more this study shit of reparation. We need execution. Start signing in legislation and policies that could create a funding mechanism for us, foundational Black Americans. You already have it. Freedmen, it's already there. It's already there. Start executing that. No more study shit. We don't need to study it no more. We studied this shit in social studies back in goddamn elementary and middle school. I'm pretty sure they still freaking study it, teaching that shit in goddamn schools across the nation. You feel me? We know about the whole slavery and what it did to us, goddamn foundational Black Americans. Execution, execution, execution. Funding mechanism. Funding mechanism. Yeah, I'm about to Dr. Umar y'all right now. Funding mechanism. Funding mechanism. All right? Yeah. Funding mechanism to start creating a fund resource where we could put the funds in to start having where we could distribute it to us freedmen. It's already there. It's already there. Okay? It's not hard. We already see the red Native Americans already got their shit lined up. They already do it. It ain't hard. And y'all got the money. Can't tell us you don't. That goddamn cat was out the bag when y'all gave money to Ukraine. Anyway, y'all, I'm your favorite broadcaster. I'm your favorite news anchor. With that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. When I say that, I'm talking to my fam sector. Hey, sector, my audience, keep commenting that lame ass shit y'all commenting. Y'all be sounding like dweebs. I want y'all to start calling in because I want my fan sector to see how stupid these motherfuckers be. They be saying some of the most asinine stuff. I'm like, what? They be like, now I tell you right now, I'm most definitely a Caitlin Clark fan. If I can't say the verb, nigga, what country do we live in? It's like, you are a racist because he'd be like, what? How am I racist? Oh, because I called out apartheid? Oh, I'm a racist now. Because I want my Black Americans to get cash reparation like other groups is getting? Oh, okay. God damn. At least be witty. Shit. If y'all was more witty, I would play y'all comments more. I'm telling y'all that right now. But y'all ain't witty worth a damn. Good Lord. Anyway, y'all. We about to go out on this. You feel me? Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Woo-wee. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn.